Welcome back to In the Hood Fishing, everybody. Look over there. So there is a gap between yesterday's video and today's video. I know it looks like I'm fishing the day after yesterday's video, but I'm actually not. I want to look at this garbage right here. Ha! Somebody came fishing here and just left everything here. Horrible. It's just all garbage, but I guess I have a can, so I'll take it there. So today is Monday. We're actually trying to shoot Wednesday's video. I got to head into the future. We've been having these low flyers this whole time. Big cargo jets flying around really low. Reason why I got ahead of myself here is because of rain days. Yeah, you're right. I thought there would be quite a bit this week, and there has been. So big goal for today is to not just look for cats close by because of the threat of rain that I might be having today. It's already rained a bunch today. The other goal is to look for bait, because I do have cut bait, but it's not the freshest cut bait by now. We've had rain days and rained off sessions. I have been able to use some of it, but the session got rained off yesterday. Had to abort it and go home. So we're back on it today. See if we can get some bait somewhere and catch a cat and not get wet. Yeah, you're right. Got a big session coming up tomorrow with hopefully no rain, but I need fresh bait for that. Come on, guys. There is a bigger canal nearby that I'm headed to that has cats and possibly bait, but let's try this little bit here. I'm not going to mess around with artificials here. We're just going to go straight to the drop shot for red wiggler, leaving some hanging off on both ends up here at the top and a little bit down at the bottom to be more attractive. I want to see if there's anything kicking around. Usually in the past, right off of here, right where I have the worm, I would hit some nice bluegill. But we have had Hurricane Ida and a big fish kill since then, so it's been hit or miss. Might find something though. Over here at this culvert, there are several hog hides. You can see there's a head there and a head there, and I believe those are hog hides as well. Over there looks like maybe a whole carcass. Turtles are just going mad for them. This is kind of a repeat from, I think, last week. I stopped here and dealt with the high stench. Put a bait down in here. Oh, looks like we're going to have a successful repeat. Or not, but we'll try this one and then go back to that. Might move the bike over here. I've laid the rod down, obviously. Got a bit of a slack line that I'm watching. There's no wind right here, especially where the line is. So if that line starts to move a little bit, which it is now, that's probably a bite. There's probably not a lot of fish in that drain, but they're in there. The line's going tight. Let's see. Yay. Maybe I can move on, maybe not, but I got a fish out of the drain. Out of the pipe anyway, the culvert. Just a little bullhead. Whoops, I'll fix that. Wow, I didn't go very far at all, did I? Eventually I'm gonna get to the canal. Oh, I got something. Wow, it's been so long since I caught bluegill in this pond. I thought they were all gone, but I knew they couldn't have been. Messing around on the pond just a little more. I'm further down the bank. It's really shallow today. It's generally a shallow pond, but the levels are really down, maybe by a little over half a foot, maybe to a whole foot. It's pretty low right now, which means there's a lot of shallow water in front of me. It's generally even more shallow back here towards the back of the pond where I'm at. But there is some activity. We've caught one bluegill out of here. We haven't had another bite since then. You know me, if there's water in it, I will fish it. Oh, looks like either big tadpole just moved. There's not a lot of water here. Probably nothing for me to catch. Oh, did not like the sound of that though. And it keeps thundering, but it's way over there. We might see some rain. Oh, should I go up there or not? Oh. We're up here and it's still thundering. Whoa, I see rain too. Let's go. Water's high right now. This is the spot that I wanted to fish at, but it's kind of high. Yeah, I didn't want to come to this spot, but sometimes that's what you get. Really low water back behind us where we started, and high water here, and it's chocolate milk. Because I did tell you it's been raining today, quite the downpour. And there's quite a few pumping stations right around my area. And obviously they've been pumping. That's why it's really low back there, because they've been pumping and they pump the levels down to where they won't have a problem, which means it makes this canal, because this is what they're pumping into, makes this high and dirty. I'm gonna put out one rod with cut bait and one with night crawler here real quick, because I don't know how long I have here. Might have long enough to catch a fish though. So this is a 4/0 octopus, small piece of gill. I am fishing my red wiggler here too, but we're going to just put it on this bank stick. Fishing it right over the side here. I might actively fish it too, but I want to be able to just put it down. Might put out the other rod. I brought two 10-footers for cut bait and this one here for night crawler, but I think covering the bases as far as having a piece of cut bait on a small hook out there, and then a small piece of worm close in off the wall, and then a night crawler on a 1/0 drop shotted, maybe not too far out in front of us. Covering the bases like that with those 3 rods should produce something before there's a downpour, hopefully, right? Just kind of out in front of us, not too far. Could pick up a blue like that, but I think channel cat is very possible. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yes, I knew spreading it out would work, and we're about to spread it out more. I just couldn't resist. I'm gonna put out the other 10-foot rod. Here we go. What do we got here? Oh, it's not what I expected. Well, I also expected baby blues, but channel cats is what I was thinking. Better than nothing. Right back out there. So this one's different. This is a size 6 octopus, a bit bigger piece of a bluegill on there. Make sure there's nothing on the point. I didn't really want to come to this spot today, but I had to play everything by ear. I was actually here yesterday. I had a few bites and I had to leave because of the weather. So I'm only here because it's close and I might need to run back to the house. I'm only a mile or so from the house at this point. Yeah, I might run back to the house at this point. I'm gonna stay a little longer. A little longer. But it has to be said, when you're out fishing and it starts lightning, you really need to start thinking about taking off, because it's kind of dangerous. It is very dangerous to be fishing when it's lightning. But if the lightning is a good ways away, a good safe distance away, that means you have time. But if that storm is headed your way, think about hunkering down where it's safe or jetting. We have a little bit of time, Here we go. Oh, he's a pooler. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to bring night crawlers. That spooky storm with the noise is getting closer. Doesn't look that scary, but it sure is making a lot of noise. Hey, there we go. Nice. Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it. Remember, the longer you have to wait after you see the lightning, and I turned the camera on right after I saw the lightning, the longer you wait, the further it is. Huh. I don't even hear it yet. There it is. This is actually sunset, and back where I saw that lightning, I think that's over Lafitte, which is a good ways away. It's probably even further than that. Whoa, did you hear that? Right as I turned on the camera. So, when you're fishing and thunderstorms are on the way, pay attention to your phone, the radar and all that. When it starts to get close, get in the truck and go. Yeah, you're right, guys. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. I'm jetting.